Hi everyone, my name is David Southwick. I'm a Member of Parliament in the Parliament of Victoria, and I thought on this International Holocaust Remembrance Day, this is a very important day for all of us. A day for us to reflect, to remember the atrocities that we all faced, something that we must ensure that never ever happens again. We're very lucky here in Victoria. We're a place that celebrates multiculturalism. We embrace those people that have come from places all around the world, and no matter what the celebration, no matter what faith, we find an opportunity to celebrate and encourage it. But unfortunately, not everybody shares the same enthusiasm, and we're seeing anti-Semitism continue to rise. There's been numerous reports that show that unfortunately, particularly during the pandemic, we're seeing an increase, particularly in the last year, a 35% increase in anti-Semitism. A recent report by the Executive Council of Australian Jury reports on the increases of anti-Semitism year in, year out. And what that says is we've got a lot of work to do. Also, combined with that, is we know that some 25%, a quarter of Australians, have little or no knowledge of the Holocaust. So it shows that whether it be anti-Semitism or understanding and learning from the Holocaust, we have a lot of work to do. And the real opportunity ahead is through education. So what are the things that we've been doing? Since I was elected back in 2010 as a Jewish Member of Parliament, I've taken numerous politicians to Israel for their first time to meet members of the community. In fact, before they even go to Israel, we bring them from familiarisation day in Caulfield. They visit a shul, they visit a school, they visit some of our aged care facilities, and we finish with a mock Shabbat or a Seder, so they get to actually understand and learn about the Jewish community. There's been so many other things that we try and do as well, certainly standing up and speaking out against hatred. One of the things that I've been working on, certainly in the last couple of years now, is to get a universal ban on the Nazi swastika, to have that banned, that evil symbol banned. Now, we will be the first jurisdiction, certainly in Australia, and from many places outside of Europe, that will have an actual ban on that swastika. We're in opposition at the moment, and we're working with the government to have that happen, and we're only around the corner to see that happen. And I look forward to hopefully later this year to see legislation being brought before the Parliament to have the evil Nazi swastika banned. But it's more than that. It's tackling those issues when it happens, and we're in the middle of a federal election right now, and some of my colleagues federally that have Jewish background have had those swastikas painted on their foreheads, on their signs. You know, we're seeing that kind of evil vandalism happen regularly during these times. So it's tackling that and ensuring that those people who do that are held fully accountable and responsible. But as I said earlier, it's about educating as well. Josh Frydenberg, our Federal Treasurer of Jewish background, one of his passions, again, coming from a family of Holocaust survivors, is ensuring that in every place in Australia, every state, every territory, there is a Holocaust centre. And at the moment, we're in the process of building a new Holocaust centre here in Melbourne. So that is going to be very important. And I know we have literally in Victoria thousands of kids all around the state coming for their first time to learn about the Holocaust. My wife Hayley is one of those guides there. Her family had tragically lost many through the Holocaust, and her way of giving back is to go there and to relive and educate many of those kids through guiding at the Holocaust Centre. Teaching kids at schools, ensuring at the very, very early age we've got an opportunity at the moment through the government and through advocacy to ensure that at secondary school there is embedded education in Holocaust studies, which is so important. I want to go further. I want that to happen at primary school level as well. We've seen kids as young as 12 being attacked in the school grounds. You know, one kid was literally asked to kiss a foot of a Muslim boy and pick up money, being attacked in a playground. So, you know, these are not everyday occurrences. You know, again, as I started the conversation by saying, we are a great place, Australia. We celebrate diversity. We encourage inclusion in every single way. But it is those outliers. It is those people that are uninformed and uneducated. And the way forward is to ensure we have education, that we have information, and we ensure that those people that do the wrong thing, that, you know, if that education doesn't work, there are consequences. So on this day, a very, very important day for all of us, it is a time to reflect, it is a time to remember, and ultimately and more importantly, it is a time to say never again.